As your students are going through the science textbook, you'll see that there are a few different places where they're going to be asked some questions. And these are kind of quick formative assessments, just quick check for understanding type questions here. Um, but for each of these concepts within the textbook, you'll notice that there's also an evaluate tab that has a summative assessment. So within the evaluate tab, first you can do some review questions that will give has the answers as well. So this is like some classroom discussion type questions that you could have. For the assessment piece, there are a few different ways you can assess your students, but the one I want to point out for each of these concepts, there is going to be a summative assessment. Now, the summative assessment is going to be questions that are based on the Explore tab within Discovery Education. So these are all questions that the student should be able to answer based on information that was shared earlier within this concept. So right now, this is teacher view. I can look through these questions and there's the answers there. There's also a print view. So if you wanted to, you could print this out and students could do this paper and pencil. Now, I will point out that if you do print view, it could mess up some of these questions because some of them are interactive. So that may be best done on a Chromebook. And then once you are ready to assign it, you would go through this process. You would assign it to them, give it a due date, a start date, end date. You could show the scores to your students, or if you wanted to, you could hide that from them. Now, this will grade the assessment automatically, but it will not bring in the results over to PowerSchool. So you will have to manually type them in if you want to use this as a grade for your grade book. But this is another really cool feature of Discovery Education, these assessments that live within the Evaluate tab of the Techbook.